In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how you as a Caro-Kann Defense player can crush the Alien Gambit every time. And the Alien Gambit has grown in popularity over the last couple of years due to various content creators, including Woody Alien. That said, okay, with this move, Knight G5, this is the Alien Gambit. Knight G5, Knight takes F7. This Gambit is losing for white. It is losing. Now, it wins a lot, but it is losing if we know what to do. Now, we're going to take this knight on F7, and look, you could see bishop C4 check now. You could see it later. The most popular move is knight to F3, but if you do see bishop C4 with check right now, you can just block with your e-pawn. Okay, that's what we're going to do if the knight is on F3, so this works. I mean, look, knight F3, here you want to go for C5, use that flank pawn, putting pressure on white's only central pawn right now. I mean, white taking doesn't help them, then their attacking chances are over. And if knight E5 check, guys, we're not going to E8. So many players lose to the Alien Gambit because of that. Run back to G8. It looks strange, but this king is actually a lot more secure than a king on E8 with those light squared weaknesses on the short side diagonal. So, okay, I mean, bishop C4, you could play E6. You could also go, you know what, there is not a knight on F3, so I'm going to play bishop E6, and that's actually the engine move. If white takes, we capture back, and we're going to start running with our king to F7. If knight F3, queen D5, good centralizing move. Again, knight E5 check, king G8, C4. All right, let's offer a queen trade. And again, we're not going to E8. We're going to G8 every single time. Let's just make it easy for ourselves. Here, let's say we see knight F3 instead. Okay, again, we're running back with our king. And if knight E5, this is a losing move. Dead losing. Queen D3, we're cooked. King E6, losing move. You got to go to G8. And if knight G6, there's various things you could do, including rook H7. Honestly, though, guys, in general, like, you could just develop. And if white wants to take the rook, go ahead. We capture back. Their attack is over. They don't have any knights. They don't have a light squared bishop. They have a dark squared bishop, but it's not our dark squares that are weak. So white's going to have a very hard time attacking us. They have a rook and a pawn. We have two knights. Completely crushing game for us. And okay, let's say we don't get checked and we see knight F3. Again, we're running to F7 and we're running to G8, right? G8. Okay, so that's what we're looking at there again. Now with king takes F7, let's say we don't see a check. Let's say white doesn't go for that type of idea right away and we see knight to F3. Now you want to play C5. Memorize this. Okay, again, this is against the Alien Gambit. You're going to take on E4, play the Tartakower, H6, capture back, and with knight F3, play C5. If knight E5 check, you know where to go. If the bishop checks, E6, you're good. And if white throws in a check on E5, king G8, if bishop C4, you can play the move of E6, and then king to G8. Again, white taking on C5, that's not a good move for them, right? We can take on C5 there. If knight G6, again, look, take our rook, that's fine. We have two knights versus a rook and a pawn and a winning game because of it. And okay, I mean, if C3, then we can capture on D4, knight C6 developing, and again, with knight G6, we can throw in a check and just let white take the rook. I mean, if they want to do that, here in this case, we can capture off the bishop. If the knight runs out, let's throw in a check, trade down, take on G6. Here we're up 4 points in material. Basically, we have 3 minor pieces for a rook. And if white takes on B4, then we capture on C4 there. And again, we're okay with taking the knight in the corner, but of course we can get a little in-between check there and then capture again. Up 3 minor pieces for the rook. Hope you enjoyed this. And guys, a quick reminder, a 30% off discount code for all of my online courses for the rest of this month. If you're interested in getting 30% off any individual course or all of them, the discount code is March 2026. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. I wanted to finish this video out by giving a special thanks to Walter, Rob, Roger, Ray, and Jerry, and the rest of my Patreon community. Thank you guys for making this video possible. If you're interested in joining the Patreon family, hey, I'd love to see you over there. There's some exclusive benefits that you gain by becoming a member. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you over there. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.